We told you at the top of the hour, police are investigating two separate shootings on Canal Street during a busy holiday weekend. Let's check back in with Rachel Hanley out there on Canal Street near the scene of that first shooting. Rachel, what are you seeing now?
Well, Whitney, we're seeing that there might actually be 3 shootings here tonight. Just as a recap, you mentioned at the very beginning of the show, we came down here to Canal and Burgundy, that direction, because we heard that someone had been shot and survived. We came down here, there was a crime scene, it was about a block wide, the road was blocked off. As that started easing, we found out that only about a block and a half away, there had been another shooting near Canal Street and Barone. So as soon as we signed off there, we came down here to check that out. There's an ambulance here. We don't see any crime scene tape, but there are a few police units. And then while we were getting set up to come back and talk to y'all, this was probably about 5 minutes ago, we saw a bunch of people start running from this direction of Canal Street, maybe a block down that way. And our photojournalist that I have with me says that he heard gunshots, and I asked a few other groups of people why they were running, and they said that they had also heard gunshots, about 5 of them. That, I'm not sure exactly what cross street that is. This is a very, very moving situation. We don't know a lot yet. We just saw an ambulance go down that way where we heard the gunshots come from. So we are keeping our distance for now, just for our own safety, but we're going to look into more about what happened here. As of now, we don't know whether any of these shootings were connected, but we do know that they all happened within about 3 or 4 blocks of each other and within 2 hours. So here on Canal Street tonight, definitely a very intense situation, and we're going to stay out here and see what kind of information we can gather from that. No suspects have been named, so we don't know who may still be out, who may be in custody. Everything is very, very fluid at this point. So if you know anything, as always, you're encouraged to call Crime Stoppers. You can stay anonymous. You may get a reward for information that leads to an arrest. And even as I'm talking, we're seeing an EMS car going in the direction where we just heard shots being fired from. So as I said, we're going to stay out here and keep an eye on this and see if we can find out any more information about what happened, especially if any of these shootings were related. So we'll check back in a little bit. On Canal Street, Rachel Handley, WWL, Louisiana.